What was the message of this video?
Everyone's addicted to cell phones.
Being on your cell phone is a huge distraction in everyday life.
We spend so much time online on our devices that we really miss, real life.
Do you agree with the message?
Yes.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah, because I do that a lot. I just block out my friends. Like, I'll be texting and they'll be like, Kaylin. I'm like, what?
You shouldn't focus solely on your phone, but if you want to like quickly check Facebook or something, that's normal.
I'm one of those people who get so pissed off when I'm hanging out with someone and I'm talking and all they're doing is just they're on their cell phone, and it's just like, put your cell phone away. What? Give it here. Give it to me.
I bet you're on your phone right now. As you're watching this, you have your computer, you have your television on in the background, and you're on your phone. How many people do you think that's hitting right now? Because I feel like it's a lot.
Are you guilty of doing any of these things?
Yeah, I take a lot of selfies. I don't feel guilty about it, but I'm guilty.
I've ran into poles so many times because I'm texting when I'm walking to class.
It's gotten so bad to where the point where I can't focus on my homework because I'm on my phone.
I'll be on Twitter, like, scrolling down my timeline. My mom be like, go to bed. I'm like, let me just follow Justin Bieber really quick.
Not usually, no, because I'm usually the guy cracking jokes, and then everybody else is on their phone ignoring my jokes.
Are you the type of person that when you're out in the world, going to a concert or to an event, you're recording it through the phone versus just watching it?
Yeah, because, like, as I'm there, I'm just like, I need to record this because what if I were to look back on this?
It's like memories. So I have my phone out, I record the thing, right? And then later on I could watch it in like a year or so and be like, oh yeah, I remember that.
You're gonna go watch it again. You're gonna record it now, but like, yeah, I got it. You're not gonna watch it ever again.
Don't hate on me, but I did go to a Justin Bieber concert because I had to take my sister. And the whole time he's coming out, all the girls are just like taking photos. The day that they finally get to see him, they don't even experience it. They're recording it on their phone.
When I was at the Believe tour, like, I was just recording the whole time. I was like, oh gosh. And then I realized when I got home, I was like, I missed the whole concert.
I pay money for a concert, right? I actually want to go watch the concert. I don't want to go there and watch it like I'm watching it on YouTube.
How old were you when you got your first cell phone?
Oh, this is gonna be bad. It was in first grade.
I had to have been like 10.
I was 11, 9, 10. It was like a Nokia brick. I remember this, and I used to play the Caterpillar game on it.
And what kind of phone do you have now?
I have a Galaxy S3.
Motorola Razr.
I have an iPhone.
iPhone.
iPhone 4.
iPhone 4S.
iPhone 5, oh, I don't have it. Oh, now I feel naked without my phone.
Well, some people think teenagers should not have cell phones. Why, as a teenager, is it important to have a cell phone?
Well, for me, it's just like those panic, like 9 o'clock at night texts, like, oh my God, there's homework. What was it?
Teens do go overboard a lot of the time, but they need cell phones because their parents need to know where they are and be able to check in on them.
It's sad, but you're not cool if you don't have a phone because you can't socialize with people. Like, you're not cool if you don't have a Twitter.
Well, I don't want to be a loser. Like, if you don't have a Twitter or Instagram and you don't have like over 2,000 followers, it's like you're a loser at the school.
So you definitely need a cell phone if you want to, fit in.
I can live without a cell phone. Everybody else like, I need my phone. Like, they get it taken away in class, they're crying. Get over yourself.
Just for the social aspect. I mean, it's not like that's a bad thing. Sometimes people try to make that seem like, oh, it's wrong. You should only be like married to your books and just study 24/7. No, but you're supposed to actually enjoy your life.
If your parents refused to let you have a cell phone, what would you do?
I'd be lost at school. Like, I'd have no friends because I'd be sitting alone. Like, I wouldn't know how to talk to people.
I would never talk to them again, and I'd bury them.
I'll just come up with a bunch of BS excuses just to get it.
I can't pass any of my classes without Googling the answers, Mom. I need my phone.
What if in case like an emergency, but really I just want it, for music and Twitter.
I think I'd be okay. People went on their entire lives in the past without a cell phone, so it's not necessary.
How much time would you say you spend on your phone every day?
I think an easier question would be, when don't I have my phone?
4 or 5 hours.
6 hours?
Solid 4 to 6 hours.
23?
How much of that time is spent on actual phone calls?
0.
None.
0. There's no, I don't think people really call each other anymore.
I call people and people get weirded out that I called them.
I should bring back the phone call, but I mean, like,
Bring back the phone call! What? Is the phone call really that gone?
yeah!
Do you think, though, to some degree, phones are hurting how people interact with one another in person?
Oh, most definitely.
Oh yeah, but then, you can't just look at the bad stuff because it's also helping. Because you could talk to a lot more people now.
It's hurting physical communication and you don't really get to know people as a person as well, but it's also increasing the spread of socializing because people that are shy and don't want to socialize in person can just talk to someone through this screen where they don't actually have to suffer kind of the traumas and fears that they would have with social anxiety as much.
If you talk to someone online a lot, you can be super close and make jokes, but when you meet the person, it's so awkward sometimes.
Because of cell phones, people became less and less confrontational because now it's like, oh, we can just send a text. You know, I don't need to talk to them in person. They'll get the same message.
Oh, I'm socializing, but I'm on Facebook. Oh, I'm socializing, but we're texting even though we're right next to each other. It pretty much ruins social interaction.
What do you think about the reality that before your generation, there were no cell phones in the way that they're used today?
It's so hard for me to even grasp like that idea.
That's so mind-blowing to me because I've grown up like my whole life with a cell phone.
Like, what'd they do with their lives?
Before they were probably more adventurous and they'd probably like, oh, we're bored, let's go hiking or something. Now it's like, oh, let's play like Angry Birds.
I could live in that time. I know people that couldn't live in that. They'd be like, how am I supposed to talk to these people? I can't text them. I can't, it's called a landline.
It's crazy that technology's advancing.
It's gonna be like WALL-E. We're gonna be in those floating chairs. And we're never gonna see anybody except on like video chat.
So now after watching this video and having all this discussion, do you think it's going to make you think a little bit more about when you bring your phone out when in public?
It really will, because I don't want to make anybody feel like they're completely ignored, and I know when that happens to me, I don't like it.
But I want to show this to a few of my friends.
I'll be more careful when I'm with my friends because I know not everyone has their phones.
I've tried to lean myself off of it lately, but probably not.
This really inspired me though to like actually like, okay, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna leave my phone at home today.
Now, if I try to take my phone out, I'm gonna look at the situation and see, do I really need it right now? Because I'm gonna try to stay in the moment and, you know, interact with my peers and maybe family and not worry about what's happening online.
But let's be honest, right when you walk out of this room, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go on my phone.
Check my messages.
Use my phone. Yeah.
Not check my phone? If that's what you're hinting at, I'm gonna